Now being called a public health emergency. On the same day, President Trump makes a huge declaration about the opioid crisis. The founder and former CEO of Valley-based Insys appears in court. That company under fire accused of bribing doctors to prescribe painkillers to patients who didn't even need them. ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing following the latest developments tonight.
Billionaire John Kapoor, here in the blue shirt and gray hair, just walked out of federal court behind his team of lawyers. Lead attorney Brian Kelly already signaling there will be no guilty plea.
Why? Because there's no evidence against him. He didn't do anything wrong.
Kapoor didn't speak, and there was time for a few questions before he was shuffled into this black minivan, turned away from the cameras, and drove away. Kapoor joins 7 other Insys executives now facing charges of racketeering, mail fraud, wire fraud, and conspiracy. They're accused of bribing doctors to overprescribe their drug Subsys, a spray form of fentanyl, a powerful opioid. In separate cases, many doctors have also been charged for their role across the country. Do you have a name for doctors like that do a lot of business?
Yeah, the whales. We had over 1,000 doctors throughout the United States signed into the program.
This is Patty Nixon, a former Insys employee turned whistleblower. She helped the feds build their case and says the fraud was rampant. So when we're talking about how much, insurance companies were paying out that they shouldn't have been, I mean, we're talking millions, tens of millions?
We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow. Subsys is only approved to treat extreme pain in cancer patients. Otherwise, insurance companies won't cover it. So to boost profits, Nixon says Insys had a whole team dedicated to falsifying patient records to say patients had cancer when they didn't.
No problems.
In your experience, about what % of prescriptions that you were getting approved for Insys were made up?
About 90%.
On top of all of the criminal charges, last month, the Attorney General's office also filed a consumer fraud lawsuit against Insys. AG Mark Bernovich laying out the case on ABC 15 Mornings.
Well, this investigation actually has been ongoing for more than a year.
Insys stock took a 25% dive today after Kapoor's arrest. The company did not respond to a request for comment. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.